Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Adventure 2. This is Some Type of Artist, and...
Watching Tails.
Yeah, I was waiting for you. I thought you were going to introduce yourself.
Okay, hello.
My
I
friend,
don't know how to do this anymore. my name is Chris.
Yeah, my friend Chris
I participate in Let's Plays sometimes.
Yeah.
We're here to find the president.
So last time we talked about a bunch of stuff and kind of glazed over a lot of the game. We were talking about a little bit about Tails being in a mech suit and stuff and how the mechs control in Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know a lot of people don't like Tails being stuck in this, but... See, when Sonic Adventure 2 Battle came out for GameCube, and the cover has Sonic and Tails and Knuckles on one side, and Shadow and Eggman and Rouge on the other side, I can see that they're trying to do like a duality kind of thing. So if Tails is being paired up with Eggman, it makes sense to me that he's in a mech because Eggman's in a mech. Like the only other option I could think of is if maybe Eggman had a jetpack and they had Tails levels and then Eggman flying levels, or if Eggman was in his little I don't know the proper word for it, his Eggomatic.
His Eggomobile.
His Eggmobile.
I don't know what it's called.
Because like I was mentioning in another episode, I had kind of fallen off of what Sonic was up to for a few years, so I just kind of felt like, I don't know, maybe this is just the direction Tails' character is going through. So I never really questioned it too much when I was a kid. And then later on in life, I'm kind of like realizing, you know what? He flies the plane in the Genesis games, and he is like a tinkerer, some kind of mechanical dude in Sonic Adventure 1. So is it really so far-fetched that he'd be piloting a mech suit? And after playing Adventure 1, I can see why people would want Tails back as a regular character to fly around in, because his stages are really fun. They're really easy, but they're really fun. But
I think they should do more mech suit stuff with Tails. Go full-blown anime where like there's a cutscene where like Tails is fighting Eggman and he's just like, I'm gonna have to put my suit into max overload, and it starts like powering up with like Super Saiyan energy and it gets like super fast, and he's just like, Sonic, I can only keep this up for 3 minutes.
He uses the power of the Chaos Emeralds to power this gigantic anime robot suit. And it's like,
that'd be cool.
And because he loves Sonic so much, it's just like a giant Sonic mech to fight one of Eggman's giant Eggman-shaped mechs. And there's like an insane...
No, the Eggman mech is also a Sonic mech because Eggman loves Sonic so much too.
But
that's why they're fighting. Who gets to be Sonic's best friend?
But I don't know. I never really minded Tails in the mech. I can understand wanting original Tails gameplay back, and if they ever went to an Adventure 3, I think I would want Tails. I think I would want something more like Adventure 1, where there were different gameplay styles that reflected each character, rather than 3 different types that were shared. I don't know. Maybe that's an opinion I can go back and forth on, depending on how I'm feeling and what kind of game I'm looking at. Because I know a lot of people complain about Sonic having too many characters, and Sonic Heroes is like the poster boy for that, but it's like there's only 3 gameplay styles, so I kind of view them more as like 4 different skins instead of like 4 different characters to play as.
I mean, the argument could be made that, you know, at least Team Chaotix is pretty different than the rest of the other teams in Sonic Heroes.
I do love Team Chaotix.
Man, look at the president. And he's just casually talking to Dr. Eggman.
I like how the president has this impressive setup in his limo.
Yeah, man, for like the year 1999 as well. I mean, this is pretty high-tech stuff.
Well, is it 99 or is it 2001?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I guess
99
it would be the year
is Adventure 1. But even still, who cares about 2 years? It's the same thing. It's like it's such a, like, what's going on? And then here's Sonic.
I guess
Sonic just racing alongside.
We glazed over the.
What's that?
Kind of glazed over the part that like Eggman like threatened to like blow up the Earth if like they don't give him what he wants.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of already did when he blew up the
very
moon.
high in this game.
They are, and it's not like it's told with all seriousness, but the characters in the game themselves are taking it seriously. And I think that's why you see a lot of people bringing up like the tone of more modern Sonic games being more comical and stuff like that. It's like, it's not like how it was in the Adventures games or in Heroes or anything like that, because it's like, even though these games are cheesy, the characters are still, you know, taking it seriously. They're not just wisecracking jokes. I mean, I think about other characters that do this in other franchises, and I honestly feel like the best one that does it is Dante from Devil May Cry, because he's a guy that can crack jokes at anyone's expense that he comes up across. But, you know, when push comes to shove, he also gets beat up, and he also takes on a more serious stance. And for the record, I mean Dante, like in Devil May Cry 3, 4, and 5, not like 1 and 2, when he's just what I like to refer to as prototype Dante.
Very different Dante. I don't know, Dante is kind of like unstoppable too. Like in most cases, like nobody's really beating Dante, except in like 3, where he's like young and like Virgil's this like little brother.
Yeah, he does get his ass handed to him by Virgil. Oh, I mean, I would like to. I'd need practice though, because I don't know. I've never been excellent at Devil May Cry. I've gotten pretty good, but it took a lot of practice, and those years are not around. Anytime I go and play one of those games now, it's definitely kind of a more casual experience. But
yeah.
4 is probably the one I'd like to play, because that's my favorite one.
Yeah. But, I'm gonna talk about, like, how Eggman was, like, yes, all my bases this time around. I'm feeling Ichibi, you know? I read a book on Osiris, and I'm, like, kind of like, yes, I want a pyramid built for the Eggman Empire.
Do you think he built one, or do you think he just kind of invaded ruins and just slapped his face on everything?
Maybe he repurposed it.
I don't know, though, because there's like all these statues and everything that look so old, and they just... But they have like Eggman
heads.
I know,
and stuff.
it's I don't know, it's probably something I'm not really supposed to think about too much, but like, I don't know, it does leave me wondering, like...
Eggman takes over the world, and like they're like, okay, you're the ruler of the world now, and he's just like, you will refer to me as Pharaoh.
I almost wish they did something a little more with it, but I don't know. I do like how it's kind of like, I don't know. I like how when you go into Eggman's 3rd stage, he's like, those idiots will never find my hidden base inside this pyramid. And then, like, all these gun soldiers are outside trying to figure out a way to get in, and it's like, I think they already found a way in.
It'd be funny if Shadow's, like, just, like, looking around at Eggman's base, and he's just like, I'm guessing you recently saw the movie Stargate? He's like, what? No, I've never seen that before, or the series based on it. But, you know, it is a pretty good movie.
That's our second Aqua Teen reference.
Yeah.
No, wasn't The Mummy really popular around the time this game came out?
That's true, with Brendan Fraser.
Those
are great movies.
Like that would have been something that, I don't know, I could see. Maybe the Egyptian thing was catching on, or I don't know. Maybe this is just, who cares? Let's stop thinking so much about it. But is it this? Yeah, I purposely jump around in this area, because this is the spot where Knuckles and Rouge have their conversation in the beginning of the game.
Oh, snap.
I don't know why. I know that's like common knowledge now, but when I first figured it out, like all those years ago, I felt so smart.
Oh my God.
I'm like, I could be a game designer one day, because I figured out their secret. They didn't make a new scene, they just used existing game footage and stuck them in it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And you're doing very well on this level so far.
I do very well on those levels. I don't know, it's like, it's a game I'm very used to. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it took me a while to get a hang of it again.
Because you don't go back to it as much as I do, right?
No, I don't. if anything, it's hard to say, but the Sonic games I probably go back to the most are probably, Generations and, like the ones on like Sega Genesis. Like,
Which is weird
Sonic
coming
CD.
from you, because I know you have kind of a... Sometimes kind of
Well,
have
I
an
really
issue
like
with
Sonic
the Genesis
CD.
game. Yeah.
Sonic CD is like one of my favorite ones, so
I need
I
to...
hope this doesn't pick up on the capture, but my air conditioner turned on.
No, it's fine.
Guess it's okay. Good, because I'm sitting literally like kind of in front of it almost. So I was just like, oh crap.
You're good. Don't worry about it. Sonic
Alright.
CD.
Sorry,
I just
dude.
Well, you know what? No, let's not talk about Sonic CD. I want to say something about Pyramid Cave because even though a lot of people will generally agree Sonic's levels are the best part of this game, most people kind of feel like Pyramid Cave is that's the name of this level, right? Pyramid Cave. I'm kind of blanking.
I think so.
This level, a lot of people
It's Final Pyramid.
Final Pyramid.
Yeah.
A lot of people have a problem with Final Pyramid, and I'm not sure why. I've always really liked this level. I thought I like a lot of this.
The level after this is more annoying than this level.
What, Sonic's level or the Knuckles level that comes after this?
Yeah, Sonic's level after this, because he has like 2 levels on the Space Colony arc.
Yeah.
And
Well, Crazy Gadget. Yeah, I'm not a huge Crazy Gadget guy.
Yeah.
There are a lot of cool parts about Crazy Gadget, but that last part, to this day, I always still dread. And oh, I screw that up. I was just about talking about the cool set pieces, and I missed one of them by falling down here.
Grind rail.
I'll be honest, I think this is the first time I've ever been down here. And these three Grand Gammas, just I have a problem.
You're just like, I just started off at playing this game amazingly from the start.
Oh, no way. Did you see me screw up those City Escape jumps? I started off terribly. I went in thinking, should I practice first before I start recording? And I'm like, nah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was kind of fed up. I was kind of fed up watching myself get hit by that over and over again.
Oh, you guys are making me so angry right now.
But
What Carl says when he does that pose.
But the few hallways that look similar in this, I'll grant you, maybe it seems a little boring, and these little block things that slow the pace down, they're not the most fun, but I don't know, I really like everything else about this level. I think it kind of gets a little more hate.
Yeah, I think this level is way better than the level after it with Sonic. That, I think, is his most, like, boring level.
Well, I wouldn't call it boring. I like a lot of things about it, especially the kind of speed tubes that are like Doomsday Zone. Not Doomsday Zone, but Death Egg Zone in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Those, I think, are really cool.
I'm thinking of something different, actually.
No, you're thinking of Crazy Gadget.
Not sure, we'll
right?
have to see.
Okay.
Is it? Yeah, because I'm remembering, and maybe I'm thinking of something else. Doesn't he have a level where he's like inside the colony, and then he has the level where he's like outside the colony grinding on all the rails, right?
He's inside in Crazy Gadget, and then the last one is Final Rush. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the one where he's inside.
Yeah, I mean, it's not one of his better levels, I will admit that. I don't know how the hell I just did that, because that door was clearly closed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, whoa. You kinda just like slid through there.
But this part coming up, I always love this dynamic kind of angle he does when he goes around like that. I don't know, it was like a good way to end the level for me.
It is cool.
But
pretty close.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have a habit of liking these sand desert levels that other people don't, because I also don't have a huge problem with with the
Oh man. Man.
I also don't have a I know a lot of people don't like the Tails level before this too, because of all the quicksand that's like an instant death, but I don't know, I don't really mind it. I think it's kind of fun that you see a bunch of badniks there, and you know, there's that thing about Rouge and Knuckles that I pointed out too. And everyone doesn't like Sandopolis Zone, and I of course love and adore Sandopolis Zone, if anything but for the music. Like, I wish people would at least admit to that even if Sandopolis Zone is not a very fun level in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, that the music is totally rad, especially Act 2.
I love all these neon signs, like, by this goalpost.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
To be like, this is Eggman's base.
That's so weird.
This is where the control center is.
See, I kind of feel like at this point in the game, we're going across a desert in Arizona, and now we're suddenly in Las Vegas.
Looks like we're heading
A little bit, yeah. Maybe it was just in Nevada the whole time, and he just, like, built all this pyramid stuff instead of, like, retrofitting it.
Well, it would
just, like, built it.
It would explain why San Francisco is so close to the pyramids in the desert. Not that I think there are pyramids in Nevada, but for the purpose of this argument, let's pretend they are.
Yeah. This was in the year 2000, so, you know, real estate is pretty cheap outside of Las Vegas, so, you know, like, or who knows, maybe just build them in Death Valley, like, nobody noticed.
Maybe.
They're like, that egg guy is, like, building crap in the desert. Should we do something, Mr. President? It's like, last time I confronted Dr. Eggman, he turned my pet dog, Snookums, into a robot. We're not messing with him anymore. And he's a pretty dangerous man, because he threatens to blow up. That's pretty hardcore.
Blows up the moon, but we're in Death Chamber now, and I love the music. I love how chill it is. I don't dislike this level, but getting around it is a pain. Like, normally when people complain about the one emerald piece at a time thing on the radar in this game, I never really have a problem with it, just because I'm just so used to it. And but I kind of will agree in this level. You know, even the radar itself can seem pretty wonky just because of how the stage is set up. Because now instead of exploring like a big open area, you're exploring rooms and hallways, and this thing can be going off, and you might think you're close to it, but it might be like on the other side of a wall here, and you have to go through like several rooms for it. So you can be exploring an entire room for like no purpose. But this was the level where I think Rouge's counterpart was even worse, though, because there is actually several sentry beetles flying around, and for as fast as you explore the level, I feel like I'm always getting spotted by one, like, every 5 seconds. But,
I don't know why. I had a really easy time with Rouge when I was playing it, just to refresh myself.
Well, it's your second level.
It's not easier time.
It's not particularly hard. It's just annoying. It's not. It's not fun for me to explore.
Well, like the beetle thing you're talking about, I didn't even know till like the final, thing I was looking for.
Oh, really?
I was like, oh shit, what's this?
I always run into it head on.
Yeah.
I also love these ghosts.
I just got like
super
super
levels. I like these ghosts in these desert levels too. Especially that huge one that looks like its mouth is sewn shut. I think he's cute. But
look how like Eggman figured out a way to like employ the supernatural to like work for him some way.
Well, did he, or are they just ghosts of the place he infiltrated and they're just attacking whoever?
Maybe, I don't know.
Because I don't know.
Maybe it's like a Danny Phantom situation with the ghost zone.
Oh god, can you imagine?
This is like, if you ghosts work for me, I'll, I don't know what ghosts want. I'll give you all the ectoplasm.
I guess Danny Phantom and Sonic in this game kind of sound the same.
It's they could be in the same universe. Definitely.
The crossover no one knew they wanted.
Oh man. Get on it, Butch Hartman. You have a connection to video game. Just be like Danny Phantom meets Sonic the Hedgehog. You know, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I'm trying to think of some more Egypt-themed stuff that would make sense for this, but yeah, it is weird, the Egypt theme. I guess they were just like
I mean, to
It's
be honest,
something we really haven't done.
that is one cool thing I liked about this game. Like, the stage select screen is essentially just like a world map, and I like how they try to make it all make sense. I don't know how big this world map is supposed to be, but I do like how they kind of show connections between areas, and I don't know, I always thought that was pretty neat. And I like how the space is just a separate screen altogether, because, you know, it's naturally space. But I don't know. I think between the cities and the jungles and the military facilities and then the Egypt stuff, I think this game hits a lot of nice variety of different environments.
Yeah, no Arctic level. You know, they didn't do an ice level.
No, and that was one of the best things about Sonic Adventure 1. Level itself was kind of boring, but the snowboarding section was awesome. I mean, I guess they don't really...
Black screen.
Yeah, we're wrapping up now. You got any last...
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure at first.
No, You got any last minute thoughts before we end the video?
No, I'll save it for next time, I guess.
Alright, well, thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you're all doing okay today. Bye-bye.